Am I live? Am I here? Is this working? Can anybody see me? I've no idea if it's actually doing anything or not. This is live. In case it's not obvious, I'm very much a noob to live streaming and it's quite complicated to set up. I think we're live. I don't know. Well, if anybody is watching, this is going to be the same sort of thing as the last live stream I did, where I took my DIY thermal drone up, just did a little bit of a flight with it, whilst obviously live streaming it. And it's not going to be a long stream. The battery on this only lasts about 10 minutes. But in the last stream, I had some issues. Firstly, I had issues with audio. On the last stream, the audio is really quiet. So hopefully the audio is better on this stream. If it is, or if it's not, if the audio is really bad, if someone could let me know, that'd be good. But hopefully you can hear me. And the second issue out of the live stream is that when I enabled the thermal camera, it was coming in black and white. But hopefully you can now see that in color. I hope.
Westy profile.
So yeah, and the other difference is I'm actually going to try and do this from inside my car. Last time I was out of the car, but I'm going to try and fly from inside the car, which may work or it may be terrible. I guess only one way to find out. So yeah, got a radio. Going to be flying kind of line of sight. The drone has got a, so if I can turn this around, you can see it's got a big flashing strobe on it. So I can maintain line of sight, and I'm going to be flying through the computer screen, which hopefully will be okay. So let's get on with it anyway. So let's arm the drone. Now, at the moment, I'm using the near-infrared ultra-low light camera. We'll get the drone up in the air, and then we'll switch to thermal. Right, so throttling up. And then we are up in the air. Turn the drone around. So there's me. Let's just try and get into a bit of a stable hover a minute. It is weird flying from inside of a car, that's for sure. Let's back away a little bit because that's a bit too close. I can clearly see that line of sight. A little bit higher up. And then try and get it to just hover there. And let's switch to the thermal. And there we go, there's my car in thermal. I don't much like that colour palette, so we can change the colour palette to different ones. There's a whole load of ones, so green is one of my favourites. That is a very cool colour palette. Let's have a little bit of a look around while we're here as well. There's a little building beside me here. Might actually still be a little bit too close. Let me just climb up a little bit and also move back a little bit. So one of the problems with the thermal camera is it's got quite a zoomed in lens. So obviously with the ultra low light camera I'm using now, it's a nice wide field of view, but when I switch to the thermal, as you can see, it's quite a lot more zoomed in. But it still works well though. So yeah, there's a little building here. Just sort of give you guys a bit of a bearings around here. So there's a path that runs around this little park here. Runs all the way around. Beside the path here, you can just about see it, so that is the railway line. And funny enough, there's actually a train coming right now. So you can see a train there. Yeah, look at that. The wheels of that train are glowing nice and bright. That was cool. So yeah, railway line there, and then the path runs all the way around the field here. And then at the end, we've just got some bushes and then the distant city over there. But I should point out, so it's almost 11 o'clock. So sunset, I think, was at 10 to 9. So it's pretty dark. I mean, with my eyes looking out at the moment, I mean, I can't really see anything other than I can just about make out the path on the edge of the field there. As you can see from this, it is street lit. But yeah, to the eye, everything's dark. But yeah, the ultra low light camera, as you can see, works extremely well. You can see absolutely everything, yeah? Oh, bit of a dead signal there.
Westy profile 2.
Should we try some of the other camera? So different color palettes, sort of, they show you different details depending on what you're looking at. I mean, in this particular example, I don't love that color palette. So this one here, it's a black and white mode, and white is hot. But if something's really, really hot, hopefully you can see it on there. Really hot things show up as red. So you can see the radiator, the air intake on my car there, it did briefly show up as red. Don't love that one either. Yeah, different color palettes work better depending on what you're doing. I'm just going to move the drone over here a bit so you can see the tires on the side of my car. So I'm surprised that the tyres aren't really glowing particularly warm. You can tell it's not long since I last drove because you can see the engine's quite hot there. Yeah, a lot of these profiles aren't great, are they? It is a little bit windy up there as well. I can probably see the drone is getting battered around a little bit up there. So I think that's a standard white is hot mode, which is probably, well, that one and the green one are probably my favourite of the two flight modes. So look around a little bit. So look out across the city there, into the distance. That's the main part of the city in that direction. Some thermal, obviously, because thermal works a little bit differently to obviously the light. So you can see some distant buildings. Did see some cars just drive by then as well. I do find it fascinating how with thermal you can tell who drove recently. Like all these cars here, they clearly haven't been anywhere for a while because they're all showing as black. This is the white is hot mode. So it's black, it means the car is cold and hasn't gone anywhere for a while. Oh, there's a lot of beeping from the radio there. So I'm going to look over here. So there's so many people walking by just before I streamed. But of course now I'm streaming, there's not a single soul to be seen. Because that obviously would have looked interesting in the thermal. But yeah, everyone's disappeared. Interesting at the corner of the, there's some goalposts there I'm looking at. It's interesting that they're showing us black on the corners. I don't know what that would be caused by. Oh, well. Big tower block in the distance over there. You can tell it's been quite a warm day today because all the buildings are kind of glowing sort of whitish. Interestingly, when you use this in the winter, not surprisingly, buildings appear quite dark, but the roofs tend to appear warm because people have got their heating on.
Misty profile.
I'm surprised not a single soul around. There's like loads of dog walkers here as well. Just a minute ago, but yeah, everyone. Sod's law, isn't it? You think it'd be an interesting time to take the drone up to sort of show it off, and then yeah, everyone disappears. I think that light on the horizon, I think that's a crane. You can't even see that in the thermal. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a big crane. It's a light on the top of the crane that you see in there. I'm hoping that the stream's coming through alright, by the way. Just look at the comments. I saw someone ask which infrared camera is this. So this is the Axis Flying 256 thermal camera, and then the one you're seeing on screen now, the low light camera, that is a Caddx Infra. Very, very good low light camera. There's my car again. Let's go back to the green mode, because I think that one looks the coolest, doesn't it? That looks very sort of like military, like night ops. Let's have a look around. It's so annoying. It's just like there's no one around now. I would like to fly a bit higher, but like I said, it's quite windy today, and it is already getting battered around quite a lot. I don't really want to go too much higher. Do you know, one thing I find fascinating about using the thermal as well, you can sort of see it here, is that clouds also have a bit of a thermal signature. So obviously the sky's dark, but yeah, you can sort of make out the clouds are a little bit lighter there. I just find this stuff fascinating. I don't know if you guys find this fascinating or whether it's just me that find it fascinating. But it's like having it's like being gifted with like a sixth sense to be able to see this whole different realm that you couldn't see before. Almost like it gives you like a superhero capability. Let's try some different colour profiles on these houses. So yeah, on there, on the house there. So this particular colour profile works quite well. Didn't work so well looking at the car, but yeah, it's interesting. It's very clearly like a hotspot on the side of their building there. And what's this over here? Something very red. Is that a garage?
D profile 1.
Can't really tell what that is, but yeah, possibly like a garage door or something. There's a tree. Not very interested in trees. I reckon that there, I think it's a puddle. Yeah, I reckon that's a puddle. Can I see anything on that? Pretty much that.
Profile 2.
My battery's getting low already. So the only thing with this drone is the battery that I've got at the moment, it's not the ideal battery. It's quite a small battery. I need to get a bigger one. Problem is, like, bigger batteries just money in it, and whenever I've got spare money, I like to buy new toys. Buying batteries is like buying petrol. It's just not very exciting. But I would like to get a bigger battery for this, so I can fly for more than 10 minutes at a time. But it's still interesting.
USD profile 1.
And one of the things about thermal as well, I mean, I mentioned this in my video last year, so some of you guys may know, some may not, but you notice that when I look at the car, you can't see me in the windscreen. And that's because thermal doesn't work through, infrared can't pass through glass. If I open the car window a moment. So now, hopefully, you see me wait at the window there. Let me just turn the drone a little bit. Yeah, can you see me waving? Stick my head out. Hello. Yeah, if I close the window again, disappear. It's because like I said, the infrared can't see through the glass. Weird, isn't it? I just find this stuff so fascinating. So fascinating. We've already done that color profile. Let's have a quick look around with this one a minute. So yeah, you see what I mean? This color profile for this particular, like this time of day, this time of year, look at these buildings, it doesn't really give you much useful data, does it? Like, you can't really make out very much at all. Same with that one. Weirdly, that one works quite well, actually. Making quite a lot of detail in the buildings. You can actually tell what you're looking at. Again, you can tell it's been a warm day today, because as you look from the distance, just there's a lot of heat haze over the city today. Wow. You see what I mean about the clouds as well? Yeah, different color palettes definitely have their uses. Not so good, not so good. Not bad. Don't like that. Don't like that. So that works quite well. What's that? That's the black is hot. Yeah, black is hot works pretty good, doesn't it? Oh, we're landing. I didn't realise the battery's going flat. This is programmed that when the battery gets to a certain point, the drone will automatically land itself. It probably did flag a message on the screen warning me, but I didn't notice because I was too busy playing around with the thermal camera. But yeah, okay, we're landing. Like I said, flights on this aren't particularly long. Annoyingly, I need to get a much bigger battery. All right, we landed and disarm. Okay. Well, I mean, that worked pretty well for my first time flying from inside of a car. Never done that. Bear with me a minute, I'm going to go grab the drone. fantastic look at my face. Put that back into. So I leave handprints on the wall, but I don't think it's showing up. I might be doing it in the wrong place. Let me try again. Where am I? I kind of worked. Yeah, you can kind of see where I touched the wall. Anyway, turn that off. Downside to the live stream in the car, very restricted on space. Damn, strobe light is blinding me. Okay. So hopefully that worked pretty well. I wasn't really able to monitor the live chat as I was doing it. Because video center stream or spot on call stream mic up. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad to know the audio is working better. Like I said in the last stream, it was very, very quiet. And I think it should be better. Can I just move me over a little bit? If I turn that off. Yeah, like I said, I'm still very much learning how to use OBS here. I won't mess around with that too much. Yeah, so hopefully that worked better. And hopefully, did you guys see the color? Was the color coming through? Like I said, I wasn't really reading the comments. Yeah, if someone could just let me know. Could you see the color on the thermal camera in that test stream there? Go off now. Go for video. And also, how was the stream quality? If anyone could just let me know how that was as well. The place I'm flying at doesn't have a particularly good signal, and it was flashing a bit of an error, but I'm hoping it came through okay. Losing everything. One of the annoying things about doing live streaming as well is you get one hell of a lag. I've noticed in testing the lag between me talking and then something appearing can be anywhere between 30 and 60 seconds, which is quite annoying. But either way, hopefully the stream worked. I'll find out when I get home and I get to actually watch it for myself. But hopefully it worked. And if it did, I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know it's not like the most exciting thing in the world, but like I said, I am just learning how to obviously do this live streaming stuff, like learning how to use OBS, trying to get all the right hardware, figure out how to wire it all up. I'm sure it's very easy when you know how, but obviously I don't know how, so I'm learning it. So these live streams are probably a little bit messy. Okay, got some comments. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the color came through good. By the sounds of it, so did the video stream. All right, cool. That's good to know. All good, especially considering it's dark. Nice. So I am hoping, moving forward, to start doing a bit more live streaming. Like I know it's like quite common now for a lot of YouTubers to do live streaming, and just I don't really know why I didn't get into it before. But I'm thinking I'm going to do a bit more of it now. I'm going to buy a little gadget so that I can also live stream from some of my WalkSnell HD drones, and then hopefully I'll then take you out flying when I go fly some of them. Obviously that'll be in the daytime, not in the nighttime. But I'm hoping to do a bit of that. And also, and I can't really demo it now, annoyingly, but the ultra low light camera that I just showed you on the drone then, like obviously it's very, very dark here, but that camera can see obviously really well. It can also see the night sky really well. It's actually really good for like stargazing. And like I've got quite an interest in like aliens and UFOs and stuff. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this on the stream, but I can literally have a alien light on it. Can you see that? You can't see it back, can you? You see my tattoo? It's so hard to get this lit right. Yeah, I have an alien head tattoo on my wrist. I also have an alien on the back of my phone. Like I'm kind of like slightly obsessed with aliens and UFOs and stuff. And yeah, I was thinking at some point I might just do like a UFO hunting live stream where I kind of set up the ultra low light camera, looking at the sky, and just seeing if we see anything interesting buzzing around. So yeah, I might do that at some point. But anyway, I am kind of rambling a little bit, aren't I? I hope you've enjoyed watching this stream. I know it's probably being a little bit clumsy. Like I said, I am learning. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, as always, please do give it a like. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you at some point in the future when I do another live stream. Any constructive criticism, please let me know. Anyway, thank you. Bye.